Hey boys, welcome back to some more Ashes cricket, spin bowling career mode, and it is another 50 over game here, taking on the Bush Rangers, and we've been in sensational form since coming back from England. It's been good. Our team is very strong. We'll look at the Bush Rangers. They have a pretty good team. Pretty much, it seems pretty good. Like it seems like most of the proper players are there. Just a couple of strange ones, but yeah, pretty decent. As we're gonna win the toss here, and I do like to have a bat first. Just I like setting a total because especially if we get off to a good start, and then I can come in and really push the score up. Like if we get a big score, like 350 and upwards, like it's pretty much game over. So it's good to get runs on the board. I always feel in these, as Joe Burns is off to an exceptional start as we come in here with 250s to our name. Haven't quite converted one of those to a big 100 yet, but today could be the day, as looks like there was a 6 and out for probably Chris Lynn, as fairly standard. But Joe Burns 85 off 71. We're flying along here. This is poised to be a big score, as we get a nice juicy 4-1 on the pads, working it away for a couple to get off the mark. But yeah, this is looking like one of those big scores I was mentioning at the start with the set batter in. The other guys all got starts as well. Unfortunately, they couldn't go on, but that's fine. As Marcus Stoinis, he did get the wicket this over, but it's pretty costly. He's only bowled 3 balls, 2 wide, so it's a long over, and that's going to be a good shot through the gap. Should be another couple, so this is turning out to be a very expensive over. The wicket, you'd probably still take it with the wicket in the over, but especially if it was Chris Lynn. But yeah, not a great over, it's got to be said, as he's trying around the wicket now. Don't really know why. You'd think just bowl a bit of line and length stuff outside off, but that's fine. As Scotty Boland, none for 50 off his 6.2 overs. That is he's been tapped around a fair bit, as we're going to push for another 2. So once again, we're continuing on with the good form of just picking the gaps, because unless we come in with a few quick wickets in like a power play, we're generally going to have to bat with like a pretty defensive field. So I mean, hitting the big shot straight away is a risk. Like it's just, it's a recipe for getting out early. So just working the gaps, getting the 2s is right there. We push Joe Burns, almost running me out in the 80s, 87 there. The unlucky Australian. It's so crazy. Like that number always seems to pop. Every batter always seems to get to 87. It's always funny. But this is good. So unfortunately, we get a single off the no ball for the free hit, but a little bug with the game, and I've talked about this before, that it is a little bug, but honestly I like it, because if you get the single and then simulate, you still get the free hit the next ball you face. And we just clubbed that from Chris Tremaine. That is a shot and a half, 100 meters, stand and deliver stuff. A lot of times I like to charge when it's a free hit, but this time just standing in the crease, or standing out of the crease to start with, and just clubbing it down the ground. That felt sweet off the bat. Beautiful shot. And Joe Burns, he's raced to 95 now. 95. He was like 87. Like a couple balls. I'm sure it was like 2 balls. He must have hit a couple of big ones. So yeah, it's this is looking like a good partnership, as Tremaine is going to get another beautiful shot, this time along the ground. It's going to beat the fielder to the fence. So we're 212 for 3. Still 20 overs to go. This is a good start. This is a very good start. Joe Burns hopefully can get his 100, and we can just continue to find the gaps with just beautiful cricket shots. That is the on drive, or sort of a flick, not quite an on drive, but just wide of that mid on fielder for 4. As Dempster, the spinner, comes into the attack, and a good shot to start with, a nice sweep shot, a very conventional shot, but I like a shot we like to play. I don't know why that was so hard to say, but a shot we like to play a lot in our career, the sweep shots, getting down on one knee to the spinners. And it's worked pretty well. I feel like I haven't really got out too many times doing those shots. Occasionally the reverse sweep has got me out and scooping it to like square leg or like point for the reverse sweeps, but generally we've been timing them pretty well. As again, looking to sweep that one was a little dicey, a little bit early. That's how you can easily chip it to the fielder. It wasn't too far away, so we got to be a little careful as they've just given us the shot here. I don't know what the Bushrangers are thinking with this field. They've got 4 men, like sort of umbrella style, straight, but I'm a sweeper. I like to sweep. It's just opened me up to play the shot, and this time we're just gonna sort of open the face. No one back from like a wide mid off to third man. There's no one back, so just hit it over the infield. As we're gonna watch Joe Burns potentially. Oh, he's gonna do it in one shot. That's a beautiful shot. Just clubs it over that point fielder. 100 runs off to 82 balls, 6 fours, 6 sixes, I think it was. So he's hit a lot of boundaries, and this is turning into a very formidable partnership. We're 40 off 25, so yeah, we've continued the onslaught and just amped it up a little bit. So yeah, that's good running again. 42 now. And yeah, that field before is just very strange. Like, just trying something different, I guess. The Bushrangers, they've got to try something, but probably that's not the way to go. You would think. As just gonna work that one for a single push for 2, but just gonna settle for the 1. Probably smart. We don't want to run Joey Burns out. As again, they're sticking with this field. I mean, I'm liking it because it just freezes up for shots like that. That's a good shot. Timed it well. Not trying to get over the top of it. Like I said, just get it over the infield. It's 4 runs, and we're allowed to play with freedom here. As that's a ball that should have gone. It was just too wide to actually hit. So it is a wide ball, but it was a chance to pick up the 50 with one shot there. As again, just a standard fielder. We're trying to go for a very similar reverse sweep shot. Just pouncing on anything. They've changed the field right now, though. Frustratingly, I thought, oh, we've got a great chance to just hit it for a boundary, but they did change the field, which is smart. And there we go. Not quite as easy to hit the boundaries, because there are, there's a couple of men. Still, the square leg and the point is open for the shot, but a little bit fraught with danger as we go down. I was trying to hit it with one shot, but actually decent bowling from the bowler. But John Holland here over pitches, and we are going to get one of those reverse sweeps away again. And there's the 52 off 34. That over from Dempster, I was getting a little antsy because I was batting so well, but I just couldn't get the ball away the last couple of balls. But thankfully, we do pick the 50 up, just easing a little bit of. Not really, there shouldn't have been any pressure, but a little bit of pressure building with a few false shots. But we can just sort of reset now. Still 15 overs left. A very good chance to actually convert one of these scores, as that is just clubbed down the ground. It's just a full ball. Whenever I see the blue marker for a full toss, I just go after it. Usually I like to hit it in the air because hitting sixes or full tosses in this game is fairly easy, I found, but as long as you time it right, and but that time just clubbed it down the ground for a powerful boundary. He's going to push for 2 here, and 3 for 260. This is a very good partnership, as using our feet this time, playing it along the ground as well. Going to pick up another 2. I thought it might have had the legs to beat the fielder, but not quite. Good outfielding there. As the spinners continue on with tandem here, Dempster is going for a few runs, but probably all the bowlers are fairly expensive at this point. Bowling to us is again just picking out that man on the boundary. He's going to push for 2 again. This time, not great fielding. He was a little sluggish to get to that, and just opened us up as John Holland comes in, and they've got the field open on the offside. So the reverse sweep has been just dynamic for this game. Again, playing it a little early, but we just scoop it up in the air over the infield. Good shot as Boland comes in, and that is a glorious shot. It's going to pierce the two men on the rope. They've got men sweeping back there, but it was hit too well. And there's the 100-run partnership. 100 off 72 balls. What a partnership. And what a shot. That is class. Got two men back, but hit it that well and into the gap. It's 4 runs. So 71 now or 45. We can't possibly get out for another 70. We almost do. But surely we can't get out for another 70. I think we've got 2 70s in this career. As that one, we're going to skip straight back to Holland. He's going to catch us for 74. Oh, I could not believe it. We've been batting so well. A couple of false shots thrown in, but this one, just trying to hit it, not in the air, but just trying to just blast it down the ground. And just timed it a touch too early. Just a nice, simple corn bowled, and that's all she wrote. So, you know, unfortunate again getting out for another well-worked 50, but I mean, we did our job for the team. As you see, we got 370. Joe Burns didn't last too long, but then Nathan Reardon again, he's been dynamic for us in this career mode. Just hitting boundaries like every ball. It's ridiculous. But we get a chance now to come on and bowl and potentially just wrap this game up pretty quickly, because you would think the Bushrangers, I mean, they do have a pretty strong batting lineup, but they do have to go. It's not really too much mucking around. The required rate is already up to 8.3, and over like 35 overs, that is a hefty feat. So they need to get off to a fly here, and Bender is doing a good job, but that is a ripping ball to get Dempster. He came down the track looking to be aggressive, but just being in the flight, he tried to adjust and just couldn't quite get to the pitch of it. Nice spin, catches the outside edge, and brilliant keeping by Jimmy Pearson once again. I think he let us down a couple of times in the first season. I vaguely remember a few missed chances off our bowling, but since we come back to Australia, Jimmy Pearson has been outstanding behind the wickets. But look at this. This is such a nice wicket to get. I love it when they come down the pitch and either it's a stumping or an edge like that. Jimmy Pearson makes no mistake. It was a tough catch, but sensational. He also gets a stumping as well, just to rub salt into the wounds. It does bring fucking Cameron White to the crease, who, very good batter, but Bender himself is he's going well. He slowed up a little bit here, but he was off to a flyer. And, that's what they needed, but 3 wickets down already. Not looking great. It's this one. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot about this one. I don't know what has happened here. A little bit of a glitch. It was a good ball. He's going to get 4 for it, so it was an edge. We'll have a look at the replay. Have a look at this one. It's another just fantastic ball, just ripping back. He's trying to play back to it. A little inside edge off the pad. It's scooped up, and Pearson, it's beaten him, but then he he reacts super late, but then the ball's well past him. He would never have got to it, but he's knocked it for 4 runs. Ridiculous stuff. And then somehow the next ball, it's missed everything. So, and we're bowling beautifully. We're causing all sorts of trouble. This one is, I don't know how it missed the off stump. Look at this one. Just shaves it. That's good bowling. Just a bit of unluck. Bit of no luck towards us, I guess. As again, Cameron White this time. It's a good little partnership actually, but the run rate is getting a little out of control for them. It's a good little building partnership, but they need to really kick the gas in. It's a decent shot, but into our 7th over here, 1 for 27. We bowled well, and look at this partnership. It's actually really good, but we finally pick up the wicket. Cameron White batted well for 71 off 68, but there's the wicket. Just I was actually bowling it just a little bit wider, a little bit fuller, and we finally draw just a little outside edge. Not as much spin this time, just going on with the angle, and pick up the big wicket as Marcus Stoinis. He can do some incredible stuff with the bat, but this might just be a little bit beyond him, as Bender is approaching his 100, and you know, they need 174 of 69, so it's looking dubious. As that's a good shot though. Marcus Stoiner's got a lot of power, and that's just a little flick of the wrist over that man at mid-on, and just a very simple boundary. So a couple overs left in our spell. Again, a powerful shot, but to the man this time. We're looking to finish strongly, potentially get another wicket, but I mean we've had an outstanding game. 2 for 35. Last ball of the 8th over here, or 7th over? No, it'd be the 8th over. What are you talking about, you idiot? But that's a 6. Bender, he's picked up his 100 off one ball. 6 to get it. That's a good shot. You got to be honest. He just worked with the spin there, rocked back, rocked forward, and just nailed it over the mid-wicket rope. But there's the win, 109 runs. Mark Steckety gets man of the match with 4 for 47. Probably Joe Burns is a little unlucky. Bender also, and probably ourselves a little unlucky. I don't know how Steckety got it, but yeah, that's fine. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.